Advocacy Policy.
Members, my name is Dennis Borel with the Coalition of Texans with Disabilities. Thanks for the bill. I too have been on this work group, and I too have been through this legislation for several sessions, and I would say that I've kind of come to the conclusion there are two main things. One is the current statute needs to be improved, and number two, if we're going to improve it, it's got to be incremental improvements. So bills like this that are rather limited in scope, I have become convinced are the way to build progression to a larger improvement on the whole. So let me say this, the disability community, whom I represent, and we have some 80 or 90 member organizations, various disabilities, has been part of this group and appreciates the willingness of the hospitals to take this on, to take on in statute that they will have a policy essentially not to discriminate on people against people with disabilities in these situations, and I'll tell you why. While people with disabilities truly respect, even love their healthcare professionals, many tell me they'd be dead without the care they've gotten from doctors and in hospitals. They also experience something that's not so nice. And what's not so nice is that people with disabilities often feel that their lives, their value are being discounted in many parts of society, you know, whether it's in the workplace, in the community, or yes, in healthcare situations. Many tell me they feel that their lives aren't as valued. So they do appreciate a statement saying that, hey, we're going to have a policy that says your disability won't matter in the end of the life situation. And yes, there has been similar language passed by the Senate. Now, the part about where it's okay to consider disability. I'll give you a couple of examples. My friend Susie, cerebral palsy due to lack of oxygen at birth, very significant. Let's say Susie gets into a car wreck. She's in her 40s now, very serious. Is her cerebral palsy relevant to her care, treatment, or any decisions? No, it's not. My colleague William had a traumatic brain injury from a bicycle accident as a teenager. Let's say he's in that same car and his injury is related to his head. Is his earlier disability relevant to medical decisions at that time? Then I say, yes, it is. And then it's okay. So that's an important distinction. It's being looked at as a person. And if you got something in you medically that matters in medical decisions, it's okay. If you got something else that's a permanent disability and it's a separate situation, then that is discrimination. I ran this by a lot of people, a lot of different disability groups, and every one of them was all okay with it. Now my friend, I call my friend John Seago at TRL, because we always greet each other cordially. We actually enjoy each other as individuals. But frankly, my groups, my disability groups, would take exception at Texas Right to Life, saying what language should apply to our groups. We don't feel that's appropriate. We feel nothing about us without us. Don't have somebody on the outside telling us what to do with our folks. With that, I'll take any question.